Take a moment, take a second, take a weekend. Whatever you want it, hoping you find it. Took me 1 year, 2 months, 3 weeks for me to find out you were all that I wanted, but I never got it. Find another woman to believe it. Leave me in pieces, I'm done. Built you up enough for her to see it, but she's the reason I'm gone. Don't be mad when you say I'm dancing on me. Don't be mad when you say I'm dancing on me. I don't feel bad for you. Don't be mad, I'm not crying, sad and lonely.
Look, don't be mad that you wasn't it. You talk a good game, mouth pretty slick, but you two-step into the club with your feet off beat. So when you start talking love, I'ma BRB. I'm gone. Like I took too many shots tonight. You won. One looking for some options, right? Trying to blame it all on me like I did you dirty. Go be mad at yourself, cause your words don't hurt.
Find another woman to believe it. Leave me in pieces, I'm done. Built you up enough for you to see it, but she's the reason I'm gone. Don't be mad when you say I'm dancing on me. Don't be mad when you say I'm dancing on me. I don't feel bad for you. Don't be mad, I'm not crying, sad and lonely. Don't be mad. Don't be mad. Don't be mad, I'm not crying, sad and lonely. The first Noel, the angels did say, was to certain poor shepherds in fields as they lay, in fields where they lay keeping their sheep on a cold winter's night that was so deep. Noel, 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 born is the King of Israel. Noel, 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 born is the King of Israel. They looked up and saw a star shining in the east beyond them far, and to the earth it gave great light, and so it continued both day and night. Noel, 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 born is the King of Israel. Noel, 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 born is the King of Israel. Feeling more like an animal than the person I am with you tonight. Breathe me in like a chemical. Feel the heat, feel my body come alive. Can't take my eyes off you, baby. It's too late for you to save me. I'm falling now, so don't wake me up. I can be all you want, all you need, alright. Don't you see? I'm in some fever dream tonight. Don't wake me up. feel all the blood rush to my head. Someone call up the manager, 'cause you're breaking the rules of love. We said, can't take my eyes off you, baby. It's too late for you to save me. I'm falling now, so don't wake me up. I can be all you want, all you need, alright. Don't you see? I'm in some fever dream tonight. Don't wake me up. Don't wake me up. Don't wake me Don't wake me Don't wake me
Are you ready for more snow, Kinsman?
Yeah, I am. I'm almost ready to toss in the towel.
Are you?
of the snow. It's like we live in a snow globe this week. It's it's
Though
crazy.
I
Still
do
coming
find
down.
it funny though. If you've lived in Timmins or Northern Ontario all your life, why does this surprise you? Because we've seen snow before, no?
Yes,
Okay.
yes, we have. Just not all at once.
Really?
It's nice
Because-
to have it. You know,
Okay.
a snowstorm
Yeah.
here, snowstorm there. We've had two bus cancellation days, snow days.
Can I? It
In a row.
might be your age, so I'm going to refresh your memory. I got your back.
Okay, refresh. my
Last
brain here.
winter, we got a ton of all at once.
Yes.
So yeah,
Yes, we
it's
did.
very often
So
all at once.
it's replaying itself just a little bit sooner. But again, yeah, two snow days, possibly a third tomorrow. What do you think? Third time a charm?
There's an app for that the kids have that can tell you the predictability. I would say it's around 40%.
You're going to say maybe 40, 50%. That another snow day will happen tomorrow.
Wasn't a snow day for us. We were over at Northern College with the
Yeah.
Police Foundation students, and they were doing something pretty cool.
Yes, they were. Operation Stair Climb. How
Yeah.
awesome is this?
Mhm.
Again, they are raising money for the Timmins Victim Services annual toy drive,
Mhm.
and they're still walking stairs as we speak. They kicked it off this morning or this afternoon, and they're going until 12 o'clock tomorrow at noon.
Yeah, they're walking stairs for
24 hours straight.
Is it complete my sentence night or what?
Yeah, it is.
You did a good
Yeah,
job.
That's it.
24 hours straight, weighted. They're wearing weights there, Kinsman, like a weighted
Yeah,
belt.
20-pound
Yeah.
belts. And again, that's quite the flight of the stairs. What, four stories
Yeah, it's huge.
up and down.
Um,
And
so,
they're walking for 15-minute intervals.
so if you look at the live video on our page, there's a link to donate if you're in the position to do so. I know they would appreciate that.
Yes.
And then the second thing is quickly, we finally got to tour the brand new fitness place in town, Wellness Center.
Balance Studios.
Yeah.
With
They're awesome over
Chris and Tessa, 227 Spruce Street South. Again, it is worth the browse. I was doing the speed bag. I'm not. Don't be hiring me for the Rocky scene.
Have you
I'm like
seen?
ding ding ding.
You asked them which one was the speed bag. Like, were you joking or?
No, I was kidding.
Okay, well, good recovery, pal. But yeah, what a beautiful facility. Full wellness center. This includes the yoga and the
Yeah.
jujitsu.
Got a steam room in there.
Yeah, steam room. There's a hockey training section. They have done. This place is awesome. And
It
by the
is.
way, big time Black Friday sales tomorrow. over there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like 50% off tomorrow. It's pretty awesome stuff.
Wheel of Winning. Check this one out. Our
Uh,
neighbors.
Yes, we are. Le'Veon Rose giving away $25. Someone is going to win that. Nice little stocking stuffer.
Yeah.
Maybe you put that towards a Black Friday special. They've got some Black Friday savings going on.
Tomorrow we're gonna do a walkabout at the mall and show you all the Black Friday sales
Yeah,
because
so
there's a
many
lot.
deals. you'll
Maybe
see.
tomorrow you start your Christmas shopping.
I will start. I like to. I still like the adding a bit of stress to the Christmas season and leaving it to the last minute every year.
and Easter.
And
And
Easter, Halloween.
Okay, we have a tremendous guest with us tonight.
Yes, we do.
Yeah.
He is the executive director
Oh.
from the Canadian Mental Health Association here at Timmins, Mr. Paul Jalbert.
Hello, Paul.
Hi, folks.
Did Mark get your title right?
Absolutely.
See, I told you, Kinsman. Yeah.
And did I butcher your last name? Is it Jalbert?
Yeah,
All right.
perfect.
Look at
Very
that. I'm
good.
getting better at the Francais.
He's getting pretty
Yeah.
confident now here.
Yeah. You can see the head swelling
Yeah.
in the tooth here.
So first of all, well, thank you for joining us. First time in this studio.
Yeah.
Thanks for having me.
coming in.
You know, the CMHA team means so much to us in many ways. One, you've continued to support us throughout our entire journey. We've been with KINZ and KLOMP. You also, you know, nominated us, and we received, to this day, I brag about and call it the most important recognition that we've received.
That was the media of the year for the CMHA.
Yeah, for the province. And it was the work that we did in around COVID, when, let's face it, it was a pretty miserable time, and putting smiles on people's faces. And that still carries the most weight to me. So we know from the back end, you really promoted us and supported us through that. So it still means a lot.
It's a big award, big accolade. Again, beating out all the other medias in the entire province. That's a provincial award.
Well, you guys do great work, and
Yeah.
you're a beacon of positivity in our community, and it's been a pleasure to be on this journey with you.
Yeah, well, thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Yeah.
So tonight, obviously, we're here to chat about the CMHA, Canadian Mental Health Association, and some of the awesome stuff you're doing in there. And I know you want to chat about maybe some programs in which you do that folks may not be aware of. I always like to start with a bit of an origin story, and pretty sure if you say the CMHA, most people would have some recognition what it is. But if I was to sit down, and I was just born today, but I can have a conversation because I'm that smart.
Tell us all about
If I
the
said, Paul, you know,
CMHA.
tell me about the CMHA, like, what is it all about? So just simply put, how would you explain it to someone?
We offer mental health and addiction services to anybody who needs it, free of charge.
Okay.
So, and let's make sure this isn't the best kept secret in the world, is there's no cost to our services. So if you need these supports for mental health or addiction services, you can come see us and we'll help.
At any time.
Anytime.
Walk through the doors and get yourself in there.
Absolutely. So one of the things that we have is a walk-in call-in service. So you can walk into our building and you just need to connect with somebody on that day. We can make that happen. And I think one of the things that people also might not be aware of is that we have offices in many locations. We have our office here in Timmins is located at 330 2nd Avenue, but we also have offices in Cochrane, Iroquois Falls, Kirkland Lake, New Liskeard, and we really have an incredible team of people working. And we offer a huge variety of services. We offer, you know, those single session service if that's what you need, and we offer some longer term supports as well. So while we know that there's, you know, many options in terms of private services that can be accessed in our communities, this is one that can be accessed free of charge. So if you want to save a few dollars and still get this service, you can come see us.
You hit a lot of very important points
Yeah.
here. So it wouldn't be a surprise if a lot of people feel, and they're accurate, that we at times lack healthcare services. And I'm talking anything from mental health to I need surgery. You consistently see this, and there's a high, like, God bless our healthcare workers. They're overworked, they're overstressed, and they're doing absolutely everything that they can. But we're underserviced in our area, and even more underserviced in rural communities. And so here, your group offers free services.
Yes.
Because not everyone has the luxury of being on this wonderful benefit plan. Most people aren't, and there's a cost. And you serve our community, and plus all these other communities that surround us. That's a big time thing to mention.
It
in my
is a
mind.
big boost.
Yeah.
For the
And you're
community.
right. I think we're in a time where there is incredible need in our communities. And one of the things that we're always looking at is, how do we kind of rise to the occasion? How do we meet that need in our community? One of the things that's newly developed at our end, this is the service is located in Kirkland Lake, but it is really a regional service, is we've recently opened withdrawal management and addiction treatment beds. So these are beds that are focused really on the addiction component of folks, individuals' needs. It's a service that's 24/7. So once you come into the service, you're supported, and the service is staffed 24/7, and you have this 28-day period really to get on your feet and then really get on the path to recovery. So that is one of the new services. And speaking to what you're mentioning around that need in our community, there's a recognition of that need in our community, and we've been able to expand. So that's really something positive.
The fact that you mentioned like new services, and you're going to correct me if I'm wrong, but but I feel like specifically in your field with mental health, you always need to evolve. You always need to create new programs, because how to treat a broken leg in the 70s may be fairly close to how to treat a broken leg now, probably minor adjustments. But my mental health concerns may not be the same as your mental health concerns.
No,
and probably not the
everybody's
same
different.
as Mark.
Yeah.
There's no one cookie cutter approach, because every person's a unique. So you learn as you grow, you develop, you evolve. And is this part of the creation of new services based on how we learn throughout the years?
There is a component of to be fair, the science gives us more information as to how to create more success in the interventions that we do. But I think one of the key points I want to hit on that I think you raised here is you made the analogy to broken bones and whatnot. And from a mental health or addiction perspective, and I shared this withdrawal management or addiction treatment beds that are open 24/7, we don't need to wait that long in order to get help. Is sometimes if we can intervene early, and that could be for anybody who's thinking, I'm going through a rough patch. They might just be a rough patch, or it might be something else. Connect with us. We will help and support you. And it might just be you need that one moment of connection in time. That's it. And off we go, and we're okay. And maybe then you need one of the services or the specialized programs that we offer, and we can do that. But there's no need to wait until the figurative bone is broken.
Right.
Let's get in there
Or
before
way past the boiling point.
Yeah, exactly.
And
And
nip
so
it early.
that's why a free service that you can access really on a walk-in or call-in basis is really critical, because that's really where we want to be in terms of improving not just individual health, but community health. We want our communities to be healthier too.
The other thing I find, and most folks find, what you're doing really well is your entire staff. They're very empathetic, understanding, confidential. They're one of the best I've seen, because for some people, and I put myself in the some people here, if I have a broken wrist, I can walk into the emergency department. I got a broken wrist, get it fixed. If I'm struggling with my mental health, and I'm just like everyone else, which I do at times, I may think, am I a failure if I ask for help? Maybe I'll be a little embarrassed if I approach someone. But, the feedback with your staff is that they put all that to rest, because they're professionals at what they do, but they have such a connection with the public that people don't feel that barrier to go through your doors. And that's a tremendous thing to have.
Well, we're so lucky. Like, I do get to work with an incredible team. I think we got staff who have developed some expertise, and the passion that they bring to the work. Like, they are devoted to what they do, which then in turns creates just better results. Because one of the most significant contributing factors to success is the connections that people make. The results and the outcomes are a function of the strength of the relationship we build with the people that we help. And it's interesting how you framed it around kind of perhaps some stigma that goes around services, because in another way, we would never be embarrassed of catching the flu. And in so many ways, to think that we can go through an entire lifetime and never need a mental health intervention or support, it's sort of like saying we're going to go through a whole lifetime and I'm never going to catch a cold. It's an unrealistic, it's an unhealthy goal. Objective is no, it's okay. It happens to everybody. Come get the help.
And again, it's a judge-free zone. Anybody can walk through there, confidential.
And when you walk through, it doesn't mean that you actually need services for 6 months.
Right.
Is you might just need that one connection, that one connection to put everything back into perspective, to brainstorm some solutions that you could do on your own. And that's all it is.
I call it the tune-up. That's probably not the professional word,
No,
but you're right. You don't need to wait until things get very seriously. Sometimes you just need someone to talk to. And if you're fortunate to have, a partner or a family or friends to talk to, that's great. But they're always in some way connected to the situation, for good or for bad. Sometimes you just need that third party or that outside source, and someone who's a professional in their field. Sometimes it's
looking in.
Yeah, sometimes it's the one discussion. To me, that's the best way to manage things. You would treat your car the same way. You get oil changes, you don't wait till the engine to fall apart.
Exactly.
Right.
And when that comes up and when that moment is needed, we're there. Just give us a call.
Or visit you online. You've got online services and all the free services that you offer.
Yeah.
People can pick them up online. Again, CMHACT.ca. As simple as a few clicks, and they can find every service that is offered.
I find, do you, working in 20 years of human resources and in industry, where 80% of the employee base was male. So that was my perspective of, I'm not a mental health expert, not far, but help facilitate programs, build them. I did a lot of talking and listening. And I felt from year 1 to year 20, even in this male dominated practice where we disguise our feelings traditionally. Kinsman lets his out, so he's doing things the right way. I'm talking about myself.
Right, holding them.
I felt we were making good progression in talking about mental health. Was it a perfect world? It wasn't a perfect world, but we got more openly. We weren't as embarrassed to speak of it. So in your field, are we progressing the right way? Because you hear the world talk about it and communicate. That's a big thing to do, right?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
And I think what we're talking about are generational changes.
Mm-hmm.
Like, again, if you think even 30 years ago, the conversations we're having about mental health are completely different than what we're having now. And the pieces we're contributing to now they're going to impact in 10, 20, 30 years where, coming to access one of our services is going to be as normal, natural feeling as make an appointment with your family doctor. It's part of life. It's like scheduling an appointment with your dentist. And I do really believe that as we progress, we already know where we've been and how we've changed, and that's a good predictor of where we're going. That's going to happen in the next few decades.
Yeah. Well, that's a very positive trend. My dad, when I was working on these mental health programs, he was traditional 30 years, one role. And I asked him what he had in place. He goes, you don't even mention that word in my workplace because the guys would call you a sissy or a wimp. He used different terms, but for this platform, I'll use sissy and wimp. But I'm like, that's good. I was sort of sad because that's completely the wrong mentality. We want to be able to support each other. I always find if you support people you work with, you depend on them as much as you depend on your family.
Yeah.
So I was happy to see
having that support group makes a big difference, a world of difference.
And a healthy community isn't just about decreasing illness, because in some ways, you can kind of work through the burden or the pain of this. And the truth is you don't need to do that alone, and it doesn't need to be that way. So part of wellness is just decreasing suffering in your community. You don't need to suffer alone. You don't need to be embarrassed about these things, because again, in a lifetime, it wouldn't make sense to say I'm going to get through life without catching a cold. Right. It is perfectly normal part of life. It's perfectly normal to need help, and it's perfectly normal to ask for help.
And these services are available in our communities, surrounding communities,
24/7,
and completely free.
Yeah. Free services. And I know we wanted to chat about this. This is something that, they say you learn something new every day. There is a demand right now through the CMHA, Paul, that you're going to chat about. Nurse practitioners are very much needed, and you've got a great incentive for those maybe, taking the courses right now.
Absolutely. So So one of the services that we offer is around primary care. So like connecting individuals both with mental health addiction services, but with primary care services, because mental health and physical health are intertwined. And we know that in our community, in Timmins in particular, nurse practitioners are difficult to recruit. There's just not enough of them to meet the demand. So one of the things that we're doing in order to support and increase the number of nurse practitioners in the community, but specifically here with CMHA, is we're implementing a program that's called Grow Your Own MP, Grow Your Own Nurse Practitioner. And what that means is that if you are currently completing a nurse practitioner program at a post-secondary institution, a university somewhere, or if you're starting even in January, that you're starting your semester in January, that there is a capacity for you to submit a resume with us. And you can be brought on board before you even complete your school.
Hired while you're still taking the training.
School, earn a salary while you're at school, with the commitment that once you graduate, you'll spend some time working with us in that nurse practitioner.
What an awesome
So
opportunity.
a full salary while you're taking the course, and you could sock that pay away.
You can put it away. You could get ready for a down payment on a house. You can, if you have student loans, you can pay some of that off.
Right.
But yes, that is a possibility. So if there's any nurse practitioners out, or nurse practitioner students that are getting ready to go in that direction, and you feel like earning a salary while you're doing that, you know what? Go to our website, and under careers, there's a posting for those positions. Submit your resume, and we'll give you a call.
Now, how easy is that? If someone let's say someone's in a course right now, nurse practitioner to be, they send you a resume. How quick could this turn around into, a paid salary for them?
This could be a matter of days.
Wow.
This could be days.
Wow.
So
that's a very big incentive.
It is.
That is a
but it
super
highlights the
incentive.
importance of nurse practitioners in our community. It highlights the importance of primary care in our organization. And we're really fortunate to be able to do that right now. And so we're happy to do that.
Well, this once again,
That is
I'm putting
phenomenal.
another big time positive check mark for the CMHA, because you recognize there's a health shortage in our community.
Yeah, nurse
Which-
practitioners very much needed.
Which, once again, everyone knows that. I'm not saying nothing new, but you're actually doing something about it to make it happen. And what, to me, this successful program means more people in our community are getting the care they need.
100%.
That's a big win.
It's a big win for
Yeah.
everybody. It's
Yeah.
a big win for our community. It's a big
Yeah.
win for our clients. It's a big win for the nurse practitioner. So I'm hopeful that
You're going to see some resumes flooding
Well,
the CMHA website between now and let's say tomorrow. People can be putting those resumes in right now as we speak.
When you used to job seek, I remember this, a job, you come out of school and the job would say require 3 years experience. But how am I going to get the 3 years experience
That's when
without getting a job after school?
But now you're getting paid for that experience while you're still taking the course and still picking up a salary with the CMHA. How awesome is that? And, future nurse practitioners, send those resumes today. You can be paid and on the payroll tomorrow. As simple as that.
it really is that simple.
Really is awesome.
Wow, that is a super incentive.
We had the amazing privilege of being introduced to the Spark program, which we released a video about it a few weeks ago. But these are individuals that are, out in our community, specifically downtown Timmins, and receive some training through the CMHA, that are cleaning up the downtown area. Tremendous. And they come in with this positive attitude, work ethic, team bonded. They were all gracious to tell us their stories. Your group must be extremely proud of the work they're doing, because that was awesome.
It is incredible. And really, that program stemmed from a labor of love, I think, from, like I said, we're so fortunate to have the team that we have. So just a group of people seeing kind of where the benefits to our clients intersect with the needs in our community, and saying, how can we actually make these two things work in unison, and then making it happen, executing the strategy to get it off the ground, and helping the people that need it beautifying our community. Like it really is something I think quite spectacular.
And gives them purpose to you know, get up every day. And the ones that the folks that we chatted with that day, you know, they enjoy waking up. They enjoy, you know, seeing all their other, you know, fellow you know, Spark members going out there to make the city that much better.
Yeah, and you know, you're developing practical skills at the same time. So many positives all the way around. We're incredibly proud of that Sparks program.
Yeah, it really is. And, you know, everyone's mental health journey is unique. But what was common within that group is, once again, the sense of purpose, the socialization, the developing new skills, you know, having a responsibility, just getting outside. That, they said, that's a big cause of the improvement in my mental health. And it's very, you know, very, once again, everything's unique, but that was a common thing we heard. And sometimes, you know, we can take those things for advantage because we're out and about every single day. We got purpose. And so it's it was very cool to see that.
Yeah. It's yeah, it's a source, it's definitely a source of pride for us, and we're happy to be able to provide that service, but to connect with people, connect with our clients in the community in that way. Like, again, it's just a success all around. And
you know, they say no I in team, a big A in awesomeness. You can't say anything bad about Mark, who's yeah, I guess do we call him the spearheader of the Spark program?
You know, in many ways, he's been instrumental in developing and implementing. And I can share with you that Mark has on many times advocated for the implementation of this service. And every time, you know, we've put a challenge in front of him saying, okay, well, how would we do this or how would we do that? I'll say, Mark comes back and says, this is how we're going to take care of this.
This is how you take care of it. You don't just think it. He gets the job done. And you said he's the longevity of Mark with your team. That's yeah, unheard of in today's day and age.
Yeah, no, Mark's been with CMHA for many years. I think he's probably on his path towards 30 years with us. Yeah,
that's incredible.
Yeah.
Doing incredible things here in this community, not only in this community, but, you know, branching off through the CMHA community as well.
And we get to benefit from that experience, you know, how over the years you make connections. And so much of the work that we're done is being able to build bridges. And Mark's been an asset in that regard.
So you folks are also doing like a lot of work on the back end, and there's many ways to communicate with people. You know, in person's a big thing of what you folks do, but communication comes through, you know, technology and, you know, the innovations. That's the 2025 way of the world. That's the way we communicate. So yeah, I understand you folks are working on some new technological innovations that are going to be released.
Yeah. So I'm the not tech savvy guy who's going to talk about tech. Here we go. You know, technology is going to be kind of key in healthcare in the future, and it has been for many years. But for us in particular, we've actually started the implementation of the use of artificial intelligence within our services. One of the ways that we've done that is actually in support of nurse practitioners and being able to document through artificial intelligence, being able that the nurse practitioner who's having an appointment with a client can completely focus on that interaction while this technology actually takes care of the documentation that needs to occur.
I love this.
Awesome.
Right. My example is when we used to interview people and we all sit down and we stare at the notepad while we're interviewing. We made no connection with the individual. And this is even much better because you are there for that connection. So the robot, Kinsman, for your mind, will take all the notes. Well, you could still. Well, you guys said you weren't technically advanced. I just wanted to.
Yeah, that's it. Take all the notes, and then when it comes quiz time, you forget it all.
Once again, that's client or patient. That's individual focused, and that's using AI for not if the Leafs are going to win the cup. That's not the way to use it. This AI
even puts a frown on that question.
But you're right. I mean, and there's huge benefits, you know, because documentation is, you know, sometimes 90% of the job.
And agreed. And people don't come into these helping roles because they want to write more paperwork. They want that connection with the people, and they want to, at the end of the day, when you get home, the satisfaction of the job is that you got to help somebody that day. And so these technological advances, that's what it lets you do, is more of that connection, more of that interaction, more of that targeted reflection on what can I do to help you today. While some of the administrative stuff that is critical, we need to document properly, which is really important, but can be done now in ways that are ultra efficient. And so that's one of the first things that we're doing. And we're definitely going to look at being able to scale up that capacity. Right now, we're doing it with primary care nurse practitioners, but we're going to look at how do we do that? We're also going to look at ways on making referrals to our services more simple. So one of the things that we've done structurally is really standardize our intake. And so while we offer a lot of programs for somebody who's coming in from the public to our services, there's going to be one person at the front door, almost like an usher, who's going to be able to bring you to the service that you need. You don't need to know we have this service or we have that service or I need to connect here or there. We're going to do that for you.
Yeah.
We're going to bring you one person.
You take care of all those steps.
Serve you. Yeah.
Well, making it so much easier to you know, get the help that
That's right.
one person would
Because
need.
you don't need to be an expert in, you know, the distribution of services with the CMHA. You know, you want people just to come in openly and tell a bit of a story, and then you could take it from there. Provide them with the guidance.
Absolutely. And you know, it's a shared relationship. We might have the expertise around the services and the interventions, and you have the expertise around your own situation and what you're going through and what you're living. And between the expertise that you bring to the table and what we have, we're going to map a way for recovery.
Yeah. It is a beautiful thing.
It is a beautiful thing.
And to reiterate, you know, the services are free. They're accessible in our communities.
Yeah, not one dime spent for these services.
And many of the surrounding communities,
Absolutely.
which that's big time news tonight. Like that should be breaking news at the bottom because but it is big because, you know, anyone who's required healthcare recently knows there's been long waiting lists and a lot of, that's the last thing you should be worrying about if you need healthcare attention is have to wait to see a professional.
100% agree.
Yeah.
100% agree. And that's why we're doing things like expanding our services with these withdrawal management bed and treatment beds, why we're implementing technology like artificial intelligence to help with administrative tasks, and why we're expanding or simplifying our accessibility by making sure there's one point of contact, one door to access that'll give you kind of that connection to any of the services that we offer, because it gets complicated, but we'll work that complication for you.
It's a beautiful thing.
Yeah. Holy smokes. Yeah, it sure is.
Was there anything else you wanted to chat about that we haven't had an opportunity to do so yet?
I just want to emphasize that many of the things that we talked about today, you know, if you want to learn about it, there's information that's accessible on our website. Postings for nurse practitioners and other jobs available, careers available on our website. Here in Timmins, 330 2nd Avenue. If you need to reach us, you can call us at 705-267-8100. And like use the service that are in your community, and you don't need to wait for the broken bone. You don't need to suffer by yourself.
Do it before it gets there and get the help that you need before it gets to that, you know, the boiling point.
Yeah,
exactly.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, that's you once again, beautiful work in the community.
Yeah. And again, that nurse practitioners, future nurse practitioners, if you're out there, send those resumes to Paul and his team at the CMHA, and you get hired and paid to do your training while you're still taking your training.
It doesn't get any better than that.
Does it get any better than that? Looking at the hourly rate, $40 an hour. You should be sending those resumes right now. And again, Paul will gladly take those resumes and bring you on the team because, you're in dire straits for nurse practitioners here in this month.
healthcare professionals are needed in our community
Yes,
and
they
to
are.
stay in our community, and
What a great
they're
incentive.
heroes. So
Does it get any better than that? Paid
You already
to
asked
take
them
your
that
training. Well,
question.
no, it's just amazing.
It is a great opportunity, and you know
Just
what?
want to reiterate it.
And we and one of the hopes is, when we get nurse practitioners that spend some time with us, you set up some roots in our community.
Yeah.
You know what? Then we get some people who spend lifetimes, and then you get generations of people in our community that are just so supportive.
That's right. And we want people to live, work, and play here.
Mm-hmm.
And we've had the opportunity to meet a lot of people who've come from bigger cities, and they establish roots here and they stay.
They put the anchor down.
With 90 centimeters in snow in 2 days, they still stay.
Yeah. Yes, they do.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
that's right. Thank you so much. We do fist pounds here because we're trying to be,
there, Paul.
we're trying to be cool, but it fools
Jalbert.
no one.
The executive director from the Canadian Mental Health Association
Yeah.
here in the city of Timmins.
That's right.
Thanks for having me, guys.
Really
All right,
appreciate
Paul.
you.
Yeah, we appreciate you.
So, Kinsman, before we get the break, this is our Wheel of Winning. tonight,
Yeah,
by the
we're
way.
sending someone shopping La Vie en Rose next
Our-
door. $25.
Our neighbors, by the way.
Yes,
That's right.
they're right this way.
So you'll
There
be
you go,
able,
$25.
you'll be able to start your Black Friday off good tomorrow.
Black Friday
Yeah.
with some black lingerie.
Okay, or pajamas.
Yeah,
Okay,
pajamas.
whatever you
They've got everything. Even there's normal casual wear in there.
like. Okay,
Yeah.
we'll do that right after the break.
You are so awesome.
Timmins' newest gym is Balance Studios. 24-hour fitness, martial arts, yoga, synthetic ice, and recovery. 227 Spruce Street South. Sign up today, balancestudios.ca. The Final Friday Funds event is this Friday at Jackpot Time Timmins. Book your seat now for $50, which includes a 3-strip dabbing pack, $5 tap tips card, and dinner at 251 First Avenue. Book a rock and bowl party at Midtown Bowl. $2.99 per lane, 3 hours of bowling plus 6 Fun Zone game cards. Book your fun now, 705-267-3500. Call Jessica Gervais at Royal LePage for all your real estate needs and more. 705-363-0136 or visit her online, northernrealtyleaders.com. Black Friday deals are on all used sleds this week at Mikey's. Shop the amazing deals now, 1301 Airport Road. Sign up for the winter term at Rock and Gold Gymnastics. From rock and rollers, aerial amethysts, and more, fun for ages 0 to adult. Sign up now, rockgold.uplifterinc.com. 344 Birch Street South is sold with Albert Seal from Royal LePage, your Northern Realty leaders. And your house could be next. Call Albert today, 705-465-3493. Gold Heart Courier Services offer rush deliveries, local and out-of-town deliveries. When Santa's busy, call Gold Heart Courier Services, 705-531-3005. Imagine Cinemas have a great Black Friday deal for you. When you purchase a $50 gift card this week, you'll get an extra $50 in savings. The deal starts this Friday. The Man Rock Job Fair has been moved to December 10th, 3 to 7 at the Holiday Inn Express. To apply or to learn more, visit manrock.com/careers. Come and shop the holiday pop-up shop with the Downtown Timmins BIA. The second one is this Saturday from 10 a.m. to 3 at the old Tweed and Hickory building, located at 227 3rd Avenue. When you need office supplies, technology, furniture, and more, order online from Smart Office Timmins. With next day delivery, smartoffice.ca. Need a new sled wrap for Christmas? Contact John or Sean today at 13 Designs Inc. Email them now, Sean or John at 13designs.ca. And it's week 3 of early Black Friday deals and savings at Canadian Tire Timmins. Up to 50% off this week and more. Shop in store or online, canadiantire.ca. The Schumacher Lions Club thank you for purchasing those Tim Hortons Holiday Smile Cookies, as 50% of the proceeds will go to the Stan Fowler Santa Fund. Get your elves into Ashley at the Pop-Up Balloon Shop today for some Elf on the Shelf fun. 269 Dale Avenue or online, popupballoonshop.com. It's still time to donate for Dare Timmins and Operation Stair Climb this Thursday. Happens at the Northern College Emergency Services. To donate, visit northerncollege.ca/Operation Stair Climb. This is a fundraiser in support of Timmins Victim Services annual toy drive. Spruce up your house or office for Christmas with DAP Cleaning Solutions. Call for your free quote today, 705-465-3500. Overflow Home Health Inc. are hiring for a personal care lead, and it could be you. Send your resumes today, info@overflowhomehealth.com. Order your advent calendars now at Sweet Freeze Timmins. Also pick up your gifts for teachers and your favorite bus drivers for your little ones at 175 3rd Avenue or online sweetfreeze.com. And Elite Geeks Al Retronics celebrates 5 years in business this Friday. Stop into 133 Spruce Street South between 10 a.m. and 4 p.m. for some in-store celebrations. Book your crown undercoatings with the best in the north. Darren DeBano with the Shine Shop Crown Timmins, 705-268-4855. Find your true north at Northern College. Visit them online today, northerncollege.ca. And the Timmins Museum invite you for a Christmas shopping night December 3rd and a holiday wreath workshop December 4th. For all the details, visit timminsmuseum.ca. All 10-inch and 16-inch pizzas are 10% off at Sparks Pizza. Stop in for lunch this week or pick up a gift card for a stocking stuffer. 206 3rd Avenue or online sparkspizza.ca. Hands in, hearts out. Volunteer today with the United Way. UWCNEO.com to apply. Wrap a new Timmins Hyundai for under the tree with Click to Buy. Browse the inventory and even apply for credit online, timminshyundai.ca. Want to spice up your Christmas party? Then hire the Sonic team today with Heroes for Hire from the Northern Ontario Expo. NorthernOntarioExpo.com. Always something delicious on the menu at Macassa's Pantry in Lemongrass. Stop in and visit Sonia and Casa today for lunch, located at 254 3rd Avenue in your downtown. Get a ticket for the Timmins Majors Cash for Christmas raffle. How about this first prize? $10,000 cash. Tickets are 3 for $25 with all the details on how to buy one at TimminsMajors.com. Repair your dentures in 1 hour with service from Vodasek Denture Clinic, where they care about your smile. 705-264-3020. Pet Value have all your pets covered for Christmas. Stop and shop today, located in the Hollinger Court Timmins and also in Timmins Square. Put the gift of a custom-designed kitchen under your tree with J&R Custom Cabinets. And don't pay for 3, 6, 9, 12 months OAC. Shop online, jrcustomcabinets.ca. Join the Lucian team. Lucian Transportation are hiring for drivers and bus monitors for Timmins and Cochrane. And how about a $2,000 sign-on bonus? Apply today, 705-360-4090. And you're invited to the Holly Jolly Filipino Annual Christmas Party. Happens Saturday, December 13th at the Senator Hotel. Contact Lady Luck Restaurant for tickets. Karan Equipment are hiring. Looking for project managers, superintendents, and estimators. Send those resumes today to KaranEquipment.com. Shop Black Friday at Timmins Square. The mall will be open this Friday from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. for your Black Friday savings. And also, Friday is when Santa arrives. Come skate with the Timmins Porcupine Figure Skating Club. Register online today, TimminsPorcupineFSC.uplifterinc.com. Get peace of mind with Mobile Business Patrol with PADS Canine Protection and Detection Services. Call Martin Peel for your quote today, 705-288-7435. Win a trip to Italy with the Porcupine Dante Club. Tickets are $25 each and available online, porcupinedanteclub.com. These will make a great stocking stuffer. Book a commercial and residential clean today with Deep Cleaning Services. Contact Lisa Framant for more, 705-365-6916. They're back. Pick up your advent calendars this week at the Wizard of Paws Inc. Limited stock, though, $24.99 each at 220 3rd Avenue. Something huge is coming for Love on the Brain. Follow the Seizure and Brain Injury Center here in the city for all the details. Holiday pet stockings are available this week at Little Bit Western. Also, amazing Black Friday deals kick off this Thursday through Sunday at 372 Algonquin Boulevard. Give the gift of summer camp for under the tree from Camp Bickle. Book online today, campbickle.ca. Fire safety tip of the week. Empty the dryer lint trap after every use. This tip courtesy of the Timmins Fire Department. Donate with the Timmins Super 8. Bring a toy and get 10 to 20% off your next stay. Deals on now till December the 1st. Shop amazing Black Friday deals this week at Boreal Home and Decor. Visit them in person or even shop online, borealhd.ca. Save the date, July 24th and 25th at Hollinger Park for Rock on the River 2026. Stay tuned for the lineup release, coming soon to rotr.ca. Need the best insurance in the North? Call PAIB Insurance Inc. They've got your back and the coverage you need. Join the team today with the Alzheimer's Society Cochrane-Timiskaming. Apply now, alzheimer.ca/Timmins. Personalize your gifts for Christmas with Typo Press printers. If you can think it, they can wrap it and print it. TypoPress.ca. Design your new space with Mindful Living Interiors. Check out Jen's amazing work online, mindfullivinginteriors.com. Make the right choice for their education. Choose a Catholic one, ncdsb.on.ca. Need a paint job? Hire Timmins Student Works Painting. Call for your quote now, 705-363-0800. Need help with your next home reno? Call Sean Gagnon today at Timmins Home Improvement Center. He's got the answers at 89 Wilson Avenue. Need glass or a mirror replacement? Contact Canada Glass, 95 Wilson Avenue. You are someone with the Canadian Mental Health Association. To find out more, visit someonesomeone.ca. Shop the Black Friday deals on the lot this week at Matheson Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. It's worth the drive, 349 Highway 11 in Matheson. Have computer issues at your office? Call Comtech Computers today, offering customers a full line of quality office equipment, and they'll even visit your office for on-site service repair.
So there's another party tomorrow, Elite Geeks.
Yeah.
5th year anniversary.
That's right.
Yeah.
Chad Dabano and family, staff getting set to open the doors tomorrow, 10 to 4 at 133 Spruce Street South. And you're invited to their in-store celebrations. You're going to be a part of that. And again, Elite Geeks, Electronics. It is worth the fun.
And by the way, you've been stripped of your gold medal last night. You cheated. You just I watched the replay. You just stepped all over that board.
Well, it still counts as a win.
Well, you know when like the Olympians get stripped of medals because they doped? We have that here. If you didn't play right, you've been stripped. You get an asterisk next to your title.
An asterisk next to the, what do they call it? The dance pad. PS2.
Yeah, so big time. We're going to be down there celebrating with Chad and Mel. So
yes, we are.
That's awesome stuff.
And another thing going on tomorrow, of course, Black Friday.
Yeah.
Timmins Square, amazing deals happening through this square. Again, tomorrow, shopping hours, 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. So a full day of shopping, and we're going to take a walk through the mall tomorrow. It's going to be a lot of fun doing that, of course.
And Santa Claus comes to town tomorrow.
Santa comes tomorrow as well. And I got those pictures. They've got the new QR code where you can even book online, and we'll post that, and you can book your pictures. Get your little ones ready for Santa's lap. And you said your little one there not too fond of the Santa.
Ella.
Well,
we'll find out tomorrow. All right, so here we are, pal. Here is
Wheel of Winning.
Wheel of Winning. We are rocking and rolling. Diane Balduc-Caron.
All right, Diane.
I got right into it tonight, the Wheel of Winning.
Yes, you did.
People are messaging me. I want to know if I won this prize. I want a Black Friday shop. But here.
A big thanks to PAIB Insurance Inc. Wheel of Winning tonight. La Vie en Rose. Diane, you've got $25 to go shopping and check out their Black Friday specials.
Yeah.
Again, we'll get in touch with you, and you'll have $25 to shop.
There we go. Shout out to PAIB for sponsoring the Wheel of Winning. So there it is, pal. Right into the nitty gritty. A big winner. And lots going on this weekend, by the way.
That's right. Lots going on this weekend. In fact, we were there today. The Operation Stair Climb still happening. If you want to make a donation there, northerncollege.ca/Operation Stair Climb. Again, they're climbing stairs right till 12 noon tomorrow, raising money for the Timmins Victim Services annual toy drive, which is December 6th.
The Miners and Sons will be at the mall on Saturday. 1 o'clock, right across from Coles. They're going to be playing a little bit of music, but they're also going to be signing the World Guinness Book World Records book. If you purchase it from Coles, they're going to sign it.
They're going to get it professionally autographed for you. They're under the tree.
That's a weird way of saying it. They're going to get it professionally
You're going to
autographed?
get it professionally autographed.
What's a non-professional autograph?
Well, having someone from not the band sign and say, I'm a part of the miners.
It's called a
and such.
forgery.
Yeah, so no forgeries. It's
Well,
all.
Did you have to say that? Was anyone worried about a forgery
Well,
happening at the event?
You never know.
No, I knew.
You never know.
100% there'll be
But
no
they are going to
forgeries.
perform. They're going to
Yeah.
be performing right across from Coles. Asked if it's an acoustic session or are they going full out rocking. They say, well, you just might want to bring your earplugs just in case.
told
It's
you
going
that-
to be a good time.
They told you to mind your own business. That's what
They
told
said,
you.
mind your own business.
Hey, listen, lots going on here at the mall. All right.
Yeah.
Is that it, Vinny?
I think that is fini.
Yeah.
So, yeah, follow our pages tomorrow. We're going to take you through Black Friday. All sorts of things happening on our social media pages.
All right. Good night, everyone.
Good night.
Like an animal, then the person I am with you tonight. Breathe me in like a chemical. Feel the heat, feel my body come alive. Can't take my eyes off you, baby. It's too late for you to save me. I'm falling now, so don't wake me up. I can be all you want, all you need, alright. Don't you see? I'm in some fever dream tonight. Don't wake me up. Don't wake me up. Don't wake me Don't wake me Don't wake me Think you're raising my temperature. I can feel all the blood rush to my head. Someone call up the manager. 'Cause you're breaking the rules of love. We said, can't take my eyes off you, baby. It's too late for you to save me. I'm falling now, so don't wake me up. I can be all you want, all you need, alright. Don't you see? I'm in some fever dream tonight. Don't wake me up. Don't wake me Don't wake me Don't wake me Don't wake me The first